For me, it starts with Coach Sugars. That's the model that I grew up with, and I believe it was my junior year is when we started that, and that stuck with me throughout my adulthood as well. And that's one thing I wanted to share with the boys and let them know that that's what's most important. Family first. It's true on the football field. It's true when we break the huddles with family and brothers. We feel it. Coach Parker's preached the past 2 weeks. It's not his program, it's everyone's program. And that includes people that played in 1989, 1990, whatever, last year, this year. And then, we want to preach that to the young guys coming up so that continues to be the atmosphere that stays at Oakridge.
So I help out with defensive backs and then I do receivers. So I do a lot of work, both sides of the ball. I'm on both mics talking to all the coaches, really just kind of giving my input, especially during the games. And then, during practices, we always have a game plan to kind of, what do we want to work on here? Or, like, hey, let's work on this, whatever it is, I'll be there kind of just all around, just giving my input,
He's being modest. It's nice to have him on the squad, especially on both sides of the ball. The eyes in the sky are what we rely on. But as far as my role, I coach the running backs and then special teams.
It doesn't happen that often that you have a dad and a brother on the same team. So it's really cool. I don't really got a whole lot to say about it, but I'm happy that they're here to guide me through my senior year.
I think it's a special bond that you have, especially from my standpoint and from Kerry Harger's standpoint and Roger Dailey, all being former Oakridge players, and then coming back and coaching and having the opportunity to coach your own kid and be around your kid. It's something special. You can't even describe it, but it's a very special feeling that you get when you can coach your kid day in and day out. And especially when they excel and improve and do the things that, especially Roger's sons both did. They were both great players. Ethen was a great player for us. Jayden's a great player for us. And Roger was a great player for us. He was a running back on our first state championship team. So
they don't understand how special it is for me to have a son as a coach and then a son as a player. Of course, I've coached Ethen before, and that's been special. Well, then now he's up with us in the ranks, and it's not because I'm his dad. It's because he deserves it. He earns it. He puts in the time and the work, and you don't have to beg him to. So both of them do.
I would say for me, it's fun. It's encouraging, and like having him as a coach. It's always about like football technique, and now, I'm a coach, and now I'm asking him about how to be a coach because he has all the experience, and then, just learning from him to how to teach kids, I teach them, I guess. And then for Jayden, I'll just give him any kind of thought I have, like, hey, you could do this better, you could do this different. And just from my own experience, like, hey, when I played, I like to do this and it worked for me, just stuff like that.